They're a good side. I learned Asmi's got a hell of a kick. Got goal scoring potential, so pleased with that. But on the day, I thought it was two evenly matched teams. They came back at us as we expected because they have the ability to do that because they're a good team. We were a little bit disappointed with the goal that we conceded, but overall, probably the draw was a fair result. So, looking to the weekend, you would say, given the merits of both sides, I think it's evenly matched and it could go either way. Yes, Southampton are a good team. The manager's come in and there's a certain way they're playing. He's got good players. They've invested heavily. I think he's had the benefit of that. I think they've spent something like 60 odd million over two seasons. So they've got good players because they've spent well. But they're a high energy team and they put you under pressure in your own half. So you've got to make sure that you don't concede errors in your own half because they can capitalise on that and have been doing all season. So we've got to be nice and solid, make sure that we have a base and a platform to work from, and we have threats going the other way ourselves. So well, we see, like I said, they're a very good side and got a lot of energy, got a lot of young players in there that are certainly making an impact at the highest level. So it's not easy. In fairness, and if we're honest, our away form hasn't been good enough this year. So we need to improve, and that's certainly something that we're looking to do from now to the end of the season. Because if we do that, then we can have the season that we hoped at the beginning. Mark Wilson didn't train today. He's got a little bit of a chest infection, so we felt he was better served staying at home. We have to hope that he's going to be okay tomorrow. Marko Arnautovic is a doubt. Jonathan Walters is trained today. Hopefully he'll be okay. And then it's just long-term injuries, I think. Oh, we're really pleased that Peter's with us. He's a good guy. He's integrated in the group very, very quickly, which I don't think he'd have a problem with because the group's good in that regard. So he's come in and very quickly shown his qualities. He's got pace, he's got intelligence, he can take care of the football as well, and he gives us something that we didn't have. So we're really pleased to welcome him here. I think he's going to have a real effect for us. Yeah, I think it's quite unique. I don't think I can ever remember it, either as a player or as a manager, that so many teams are really tightly packed as they are at the moment. But the positive from that point of view is that you can get a couple of back-to-back wins, then very quickly you can go up a number of places like we found ourselves. So that's our intention of the weekend. Hopefully, if we can get another win under our belts, and then we've got a home game following that, then accumulation of points from those games will move us significantly up the table. Charlie technically is a very good player, and when you see him in those positions in around the box and in a little bit of space to enable him to get strikes on goal, then more often than not you expect him to score, and he's on a good goal scoring run at the moment, and that's credit to Charlie. But I think obviously he's enjoying his football, it's fair to say that, but he's worked exceptionally hard during my time here just to get him to a level that enables him to really compete and have an effect, and he's reaping the rewards of that work. It's part of everyday life, and it's a huge part of people's day. I'm not sure it's the right or correct thing for people in the public eye to be involved in. I can understand the reason why. It's certainly when it's done right and in a positive way, you can have a link with supporters, and they can have more of an insight into you as a person. But I just think you leave yourself open to people that take great pleasure out of demeaning what you're doing as a person and as a professional, and why give people that opportunity? So it's not something I'm particularly attracted to as an individual, but I can see the thinking why people think they need to engage with people, but it's more difficult when you're in the public eye, I would suggest. The crowd is the 12th man, so to speak, so certainly in my time I've been really struck by obviously the intensity when the crowd gets behind us. It's not a one-way thing, it has to be a two-way thing in terms we have to give our crowd the opportunity to get behind us by the way we're playing and the way we're performing, and certainly we did that against Man United, and that's the reason we had such outstanding backing from them.
Okay, Mark, no problem.